My name is Heather Coco Senza, Coco Chanel, YSL, Mrs. Smith. Where is Dylan? Inmate Y12173. Putting on makeup, ticket stacked. Says she's working, never that. Working is just not my jam. Rainbow mom with a master plan. Cadillac CTS, she blew up. Says it's stolen, sold for bucks. Team had to go crazy in her eyes. Calls a gang stalking nationwide. Tesla glare, headlights blink. Come in me, plate stalking is what she thinks. United States of Illinois. Crazy making curated lies. Stealing all of my stuff, spies. Fake eviction notice, surprise. United States of Illinois. Remo mom, cyborg mind, nefarious. The voices amplified.
Shout out to Alyssa and her mom.
Twins gone fast, text the boss. Sent the pic, that job was lost. Pregnant again in Chicago snow. Tinted film on toilet, no. I'm being tech box, can't you see? Held in a tent, conspiracy. Yacht club power extension cord. Hair dryer heat, fuck the law. They stole my kid. She screams online. A newborn in a tent. She's out of her mind. United States of Illinois. Healthcare expert beyond compare. Turkey mini loaf aroma in the air. They won't let me talk to my kids. Unfair. United States of Illinois. Butter filters and ear tube mic noise. Look alive, investors hear my voice. Make it make sense. Paranoid. Savior making faces at the cam. Gold pumps on, thinks he's glam. Eyebrows gone, that smile's a shame. Tight pants cutting off blood to the brain. Dresses like a lady, struts real proud. Thinks it's sweet made weed legal, what a clown. Doppelganger X, which one's real? Xavier's got a button, what's the deal? What is going on in his head? Shout out to Dolly Parton. Como es en este pinche mundo que una mujer está llorando, gritando, llamando a la pinche policía y nunca vienen. Pero cuando está raining outside, tengo mucho frío, no tengo fucking socks. They stole all my fucking socks. They stole all my fucking socks. Arrested, screaming, losing her shit. Don't take my mom bracelets, legit. Botox attack, half her face. They broke in and injected me case. Pooping in her toilet again. Files police reports to the end. Fetal of the kids' name scrambled tight. None of them is shit, she's not too bright. Says they remotely make her piss in her car. Excuse me, miss. United States of Illinois. I wanna file charges on everybody. Where are my sponsors? Somebody. The United States of Illinois. Pancakes and duster. It's a turn up.
How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Let me close this. Look, Heather's already here. OBS crashed on me, or else I would have been on time. I think I was a minute late. Was I a minute late? If I wasn't, then I did it in super time, but I think I was a minute late. That's OBS's fault. That is not my fault. That time. But usually I was late all the time. Here, let me get my own. Look, here I am. Here I am, you guys. All right, let's do, there's like 3 minutes of actual stuff from this week. And then, oh, Kylie.
Hold on, that Steve Yoon live is a Canadian bomb. I don't know who that is, but that's the guy that reported my channel and like has been bullying my channel. He's literally riding off of my coattails. That one guy, the Steve guy.
At Kylie Mikey super chatted $3.54. Oh yeah, Feral Friday L. Whoop whoop.
Thank you, Kylie. Thank you for the vibe. Feral Friday. That's right. Not much for this Feral Friday, but then I thought, well, I'll just take the hit. I'll take the copyright hit. I'll take one for the team. We'll watch. I don't know what apartment she's at in the You'll see the one. The one where it's Thirsty Thursday. That's the one. And then there's like a couple other ones. I wanted to watch that crazy Uber ride where she crashed into something or someone with people in her car while she was driving Uber. I just wanted to watch that. So that's what I got queued up after the stuff. And Loco Coco actually put something, I can't remember what it was now. There was tickets, there's new tickets, and Facebook posts. I think something else, I can't remember, but it's all, I put it all together. I prepped it all really fast because I forgot it was Friday today. So that's all coming up.
And it's annoying for me because it's like, sir, first of all,
Should've just made these Heather
do you
ones.
think the queen of knowledge of perverts, do you think that I'm that dumb? They do. They're that dumb.
At Betterdava size -YL3X super chatted $10. Love you guys. WOOE.
Thank you, Betty Davis. Thank you for the 10. All right, let's see. It's a lot. I cut out the duplicates as much as I could as well. So let's see what we got. Not much in the beginning though. Just her being
all chopped up.
Heather. Oh, we have the birth story. I haven't seen that. We can watch that. Can we watch that? You guys should watch it as well on her channel. But I didn't even know that was a thing. I was just like trying to get this week's stuff together, and then it's some throwback stuff. Okay, yeah, we can do that.
I prefer iceberg lettuce on sandwich.
I thought people were talking about the tickets.
Dry crunchiness with rice. I don't know why that touched me like that. Someone's been breaking into my unit in April, right after we first moved in.
Crazy.
And then when I reported it to my landlord about 3 weeks before Christmas, frivolously, I only own black leggings and 5 to 6 black shirts. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous that I've been here a year and the only furniture I have is the sofa that I ordered from Temu a week. So I could not work harder. I could not work if it's not at the gym. In one time that I've been.
So a lot of it's just cut up nonsense. But you guys know the story by now. You know, she worked so hard, she only has one sofa. People come in and Botox her and steal her stuff. Sounds crazy. Sounds like a crazy life to be living.
Assaulted. Anyone with any sort of moral. Probably, right? Fuck you.
And then she was in this place and loses Xavier or something.
Yes. You people are really disgusting. Now I have to pull up a picture of Xavier.
I don't know what's going on here. So she's in some building, like they were out somewhere doing something, and now she's in a building, and she's like, I pulled a picture of Xavier now, and then she goes up to this guy, and she's like, my husband is slow. He's not her husband. My husband's slow. This is a picture of him. Like, find him? And then she's like, this used to be such a group. I don't know what this place is. Do you guys know what this place is?
Show them. Sir, is there a man in
This is the gym? I feel like you could walk around the gym. You wouldn't need to talk to anybody to see if Xavier's there. Xavier sticks out like a sore thumb.
there with a black ponytail?
I thought this was like some government building that she couldn't just like walk around or through, and Xavier snuck in like a kid. Just like going to people's offices looking for prescription scripts or something. I don't know.
But man, you wouldn't leave your wife waiting, right? Can you do me a favor, please, sir? My husband is slow. He is having some traumatic
He's slow and he's doing too much yoga.
recovery. We're supposed to be here so that I could help.
Oh, you think he's doing drugs in the locker room? I didn't even think of that. I'm surprised Heather cares about that. What if he's like just going to the washroom? What if he's really constipated for all the fentanyl? And it's been like 3 minutes and Heather's like,
Club when it first opened, it was so beautiful. Everyone wanted to be here. Everything was so pristine and clean, and the
This
vibe
guy.
was immaculate. Now it's so creepy.
Now it's creepy. The gym is creepy.
The vibe is not good.
Oh no.
I don't have a
Drugs or butt stuff?
favorite location anymore. Just
Baby.
like my gym home is destroyed, also my home is in the process of being destroyed for absolutely no reason.
Oh, okay, so that's why she said her gym home and her home. My gym home and my home.
When I told you guys last time what they did, I came home 2 days ago and they curated the entire thing again. I don't know what to do. And when I call the police again, this is the same shit as 2021, dude. You can go
So I guess someone took a shit in her toilet again.
back in my YouTube. You can fucking find videos of me being like, the police are not even helping. They're like annoyed when they answer the phone with me. I don't know what to do. I don't know who to call. And they're doing the exact same shit now. It's 2026. They're doing the exact same thing. And last time, the police never fucking came to help. The police never came to help last time.
She argued with the police. There was that video too that I wanted to show you guys. I'll find it. I'll find it if I didn't put it in this thing.
This is every fucking day, dude. Every fucking day, this is what they do. Some degree of this every single fucking day.
Yeah, what's going on with your internet? Why has it been so bad lately? Is it intentional? Is she trying to like prove a point? They won't let me post, or is she just not paying her phone bill, or what's going on here?
To me creating the money that I need to buy a house and get the fuck away from
Well, now it's louder.
these people, as well as to protect myself and I am live. And to this day, virtual law has done anything but creations to no longer be a solution. For something like $10,000 for my peace of mind. And when I don't have that money, and this gone to law enforcement in every
What is she saying here? Because I swear she's saying this god Tom DeLonge law enforcement. Tom DeLonge law enforcement. Hold on. I don't know what she's saying. What is she saying?
to no longer be a solution. For something like $10,000 for my peace of mind. And when I don't have that money, and this gone to law enforcement in every
This bomb gone DeLonge.
jurisdiction
Tom DeLonge.
of Chicago, 13 years already.
Okay. This is a Facebook stuff. So this is from Loco Coco. I was trying to find the other thing. Maybe I should find it. Nah, I'll find it after. I gotta remember to. Just like your Facebook, I think I have to read. So let's read. I think I pressed play. Yeah, I did. Okay, all of these photo shoots are me. I am the model in every shoot, sometimes even the hair and makeup photographer. I have the honor of working with numerous amazing creatives over the last 10 years, and plan to spend the rest of my life working toward creating the perfect role for my talents, passions, and desires. Check out my profile at Model Mayhem, which is a bit, I don't know. Don't look too close at those pictures. It's just bitmaps. Did I pause it or did I not? I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I did. Okay, I don't know. It's playing, I think. Now I think it's playing. Maybe. Okay, I did pause. Please, God, Satan, Allah, or whoever is in control of this hell, make it stop. 1000% overdue for my wins in life. I want my house. I want my kids, my peace. The rest is not for me. Viva. I guess this is Xavier, or that's Xavier. And then we got my vision is, what is that? Not a Cadillac. What is that? Like an Escalade? I don't know what that is. Some car. And then we got my baby's truck, house, happiness, stability, peace. I like how Xavier's just there. Is that Xavier or is that fucking Dylan? Or X? House first. Baby's truck house. I have worked for every single moment to enjoy this life, to receive happiness, positivity, and love. Back the fuck off me. Back the fuck off of me. And then we got, I think Xavier here. little gut hanging out. Home improvement. Got lost. Got lost in the locker room. The Cadillac I bought myself just for them to steal it and sell it at auto auction with no assistance from the law in recovering my assets. Make it make sense, you fucking corrupt kidnappers. That's the Cadillac with... Is as busted up as it was on Love After Lockup? It was really fucked up on Love After Lockup. And it's got icicles on it. That looks nice. Fancy. Dude, my baby boy and my other 3 children, I would die for you. Really? You couldn't break up with Dylan for them, you lunatic? I would die for you. I would give you my life, my limbs, and my anything to see you happy and enjoying life, to live together and to be back to normal, how things are supposed to be. The lengths I would travel to vindicate us are limitless. Then why aren't you doing more shit to actually do it? Oh. Is free will not one word? I thought free will was one word, but maybe it's not. My free will has been altered. I feel the worst pain I've ever experienced emotionally and psychologically when we are apart. I would never allow anyone to harm you in any way. You are my world. They're not in their lives at all, man, but whatever. I mean, like, you go to visit Weston sometimes, but that's about it. Like a little drum set. A little drum set down there. I think Xavier plays that in the background sometimes. Like, Xavier. Okay, thank you for covering her, asshole. Coco for president. Booking information, please visit this. Is this recent? Is this recent? Click on the link at the top for bio for rates and contact info. No, is this actually, did she post this recently? I know the photo's old, but like, did she make this post, the Coco for president post? Is that Weston in the picture? It would have to be recent if it's Weston in the picture. Dollar Store Deco. That's insane, man. What the fuck is she doing? This is from when she was being trafficked. So why would you use, you know what I mean? Oh, okay. So these are the traffic tickets. This is what I thought you guys were talking about. These are new traffic tickets that Heather got. That I might not have cropped right. There she is. There she is being Heather. No, thank you for president. I wouldn't vote for her. And then she took a pole dancing class where she was pole dancing. This is gonna be more stuff I gotta read. Hold on. It's gonna pop open. Because from Local Coco, Xavier and I took a pole class for the first time today on our Galentine's celebration. Is that a typo, or does she? How far is G from V? G and V are, no, that's a D. Okay, G and V are pretty close to each other. Are you guys not together anymore? Is it just a Galentine's Day? You guys are girlfriends? Galentine's celebration. Shout out to the staff at Velvet Chrome, Albany Park. We had a blast. Also, I posted an M&M profile, and I don't know what that means. A modeling profile? That was the thing we just saw. An effort to book some new shoots, and the haters were so loud. Old pics, blah, blah, blah. It is, I just said that. I save like most of my fresh reactions for Feral Friday. I don't like, you know guys, I don't like reading. So like we watched some of the Heather Gillespie stuff when she's live, but I didn't read this yet. And I did say that, and I guess I'm a hater. This video is today, 4 children later, to the haters. Oh, but she doesn't do anything at the poll. The poll is really bad. Okay, watch the poll. You guys, okay, watch the poll now. With all that fucking hype. So she did, I can do that. That's not impressive. She just put her legs up in the air. I'll just do that in bed. For no reason. Why is she doing that? Oh! It's shining through. There's it's not a green screen anymore. It's a magenta screen. This is the first time this has happened. Can't really see what she's doing. That's my bad. Well, you can. You can see her. You just can't see the background. That looks weird, actually. It's like green screen in her. But Don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to her awesome skills that she's showing the haters. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys. Are you guys impressed? Jesus Christ, man. There's a thing. She tries to like do a little spin. This. And then she kind of gives up. That's that. Showed you guys. I showed you guys. Man, the Planet Fitness bathroom might be better than this. Paul. 3 more tickets. Oh yeah, 3 more tickets. 3 more. I don't know what she's doing here. It says speed violation. So speeding. And then this is another speed violation. And then this is another speed violation. Why is she speeding everywhere? Okay, so this is fun. This is some fun stuff. This is when Heather was an Uber driver still, and she had people in her car, and this happened? This is pretty crazy. This is from Dusty Dustings. I'm going to find the other thing as well, and then we'll do Local Coco's video, and there's some other videos I've prepped up here.
Sorry about that. The GPS has been doing this all day. I don't know why.
Yeah, I see you're driving towards.
Here, I'll pull it up.
It's just been randomly like sending me off at the last minute and like making it very difficult. Oh my god.
Like, what the fuck was that? What happened there?
Was there something?
No, I think it's just.
Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what's going on.
You're not driving very well, is what's going on.
Okay, so it's one more block up, right?
Actually, we could just go straight up, and if you could like pull over into Porsche,
I'm surprised they're still in the car.
it's super.
Leave you at Porsche? Okay. Turn right or go straight?
Yeah, go straight.
Okay, I got
We don't want to try to make her turn again. Just can you go straight? Is it doable?
That'll be perfect.
Oh,
We're gonna hit something else.
right, you guys. Absolutely. Have a great day. Thank you so much.
Oh, never mind. They got it. They were like, fuck this.
Yeah, definitely if you can.
It's alright.
All right.
Okay, I got this other
To
two.
the next stop.
You did.
All right, very good. Yeah, let me know if it starts taking us off course, okay? It's been doing a lot of really weird. There's just been a
So now she has another passengers? Passengers? I don't know. Some more people she picked up?
lot of weird occurrences over the last several days.
GPS.
I thought it was that at first, but no, I think it's not that. I think it's something totally different. The sequence of events
I do not know if Xavier was in the back, but if he was, just imagine it just adds another layer of crazy to it.
that are, do you know anything about technology?
A little bit. Not so much.
So
Yes.
there's automation that we, are aware of and exposed to online, but I've been noticing a significant amount of crossover to real life. It feels like I'm living in a simulation. Like the environment feels superficial, not superficial, fictitious. Like I'm living in like a Roblox game or something, so
So it's like a huge computer. Super size.
that's what it feels like. Like right now,
Like, the fuck was that show called? Reboot. I was gonna call it The Matrix. Not The Matrix. Reboot.
it sounded like I ran over
The mainframe.
something, right? But there was nothing there. Last week, the exact same thing happened. Nothing was there. A boy ran his bike into my quarter panel. I was parked. The way he hit, there should have been a mark. Nothing. A loud noise, but no damage. Like it's just, they're doing these things over and over and over and over, and they're doing them in sequential order. in the sense that if I'm recording them, I can predict what's going to come next.
Oh.
It is. It's like the Truman Show, which is pretty crazy. Why would people do that?
Like, it's very uncomfortable, you know, like, and scary at times.
Did she actually hit a kid? Is that like one of her violations, hitting a pedestrian? Would she go to jail for that? She has a lot of tickets. I don't go through all of her tickets, but she has like what, $5,000 in tickets, which is insane.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it could be. Another example, I was in a meeting where they were doing, like, just talking about something, and there was one of those big billboards, but it's electrical, so it changes the advertisements. The Santa, it was Christmas time, the Santa was white. White guy Santa. All of a sudden, I swear to God to you, I'm not lying. All of a sudden, I had the same meeting in the same location with a black lady. The Santa changed to a black Santa on the billboard. How?
That's pretty crazy. Maybe they're just like doing all different races of Santa throughout the day. I don't know.
How would they know that?
They didn't. I don't even remember this part of it. They wouldn't know that. Heather Gillespie had a meeting with the black lady. Let's switch the Santa to a black Santa now. For why? Who knows? Just cause.
You know, and these are the types of things I've been noticing, and I've been walking around with my phone like it's a safety net, because every time it happens, I try to record it, because if I tell someone, they think I'm crazy. You know, they don't even understand. All the time. This has been going on for 5 years for me. 5 years. So it's been really terrible and scary. And that's also the amount of time I've been separated from my children and thrown out of my own home. I don't know what's going on, sir. You know, it's very concerning, you know? Like, sometimes I have to ask, like, look.
Do not text or call me. Okay.
It just randomly does that and leaves me with no.
I don't know who that is. I guess that's Dusty. Thanks for link their channel. I'll put their channel in the description if you want to check them out.
Don't call me either. Tell her not to call me when she's out.
Let me tell you this. GPS is old technology.
Might be someone in the car, actually.
It's 20 years old. So GPS should not be having an issue, right? So I don't know what's going on, but
this is the channel I got it from. I'll link them in the description.
It's definitely something, and it's definitely concerning, and it's definitely having nothing to do with my actions. You know?
Something like an AI.
I think it is AI. I think there's a lot of AI going.
The fact this guy's entertaining it. I mean, I guess just to get through the conversation maybe, but I'd be like, I don't know. What would you guys do? I wouldn't say anything. I would just
On a lot, and I think that as the years progress, I have more and more AI interference, but I don't know how to address it or how to make it better. I mean, I've spent probably close to months of my life crying in fear because I don't know what to do.
When was this from? This was from... When was this from? Not a year. I think less than a year ago. I'm trying to remember the month it was from. Was it last winter? Spring? Last spring? Someone will know. Someone in chat should know.
It's not a good way to live. You know?
It's recent enough because like the whole her having a car and driving Uber and having this apartment is recent to me, at least. Like that's all like been this past season or this past year. So I want to say like less than a year ago, but I'm not exactly sure the month. I'm sorry.
I feel like someone stuck my finger in an electrical outlet, you know, and they're just.
It's always like actually you live in a different world, and they just like kept on buying you to like a machine.
Rick and Morty.
To be chatting away. There was one time I took an Uber and I was actually talking to the driver and they seemed pretty cool, but they recommended a whole bunch of shows on Netflix that like don't exist. I was like, so I got home and I looked on Netflix and the shows that she was talking about don't exist. So now I'm wondering if she's fucking insane. I couldn't find the shows ever. So I think she's just making up shows. So Who knows? Maybe there's a lot of crazy people who drive Uber.
Type shit, right? That's what, okay, you know those big, so there's a theory that at end of times, like when we start running out of resources, they build these factory type warehouses where they store our bodies and allow our minds to continue to live.
I don't remember it being this crazy.
And there's really none of this anymore. It's all just simulation. And it's wild because the more people talk about it, the more like I see different things going on. It's just really weird. I've been trying to find someone who works in technology to help me understand what's going on for quite some time. I understand targeting. I understand algorithms. I understand, you know, I worked for a while, a long time, 10 years almost, in social media marketing. So I'm aware of, you know, the algorithms and how they work, or how they worked maybe 5 years ago. I don't really know what's gone on in the last 5 years, you know, and I haven't been active in that space at all. So it gets really confusing, like what to do, how to fix it, you know.
Yeah. I think it's just like a year behind. I mean, it's a year ahead of like the AI team.
Yeah. I hope it's gonna get, you know, fixed soon, because I don't think that I will survive like any more of this. Like
That's like so concerning. Wouldn't you be concerned? I'd be worried.
Every single day it has been a problem for the last like 9 months, 6 months.
What are the Uber passengers supposed to do about this? I wonder what a rating was on Uber. Probably fucking 1 star.
And I mean, there's huge issues. Alleged members of the Department of Child and Family Services, which is a federal agency that only the United States has, showed up at my bedside when my son was 3 days old and kidnapped him. And he's been in their custody for 15 months.
She wanted to live in a tent with a kid in the winter of Chicago in February. So that's crazy, and no one should let that happen. Tina Brown Jelly, thank you for gifting 20 memberships. I appreciate you.
I went to court.
Crazy, Heather.
See, this is telling me
Kidnap my kid. No, you had 9 months to get your fucking shit together, and he didn't. Someone was even like, I'll pay for your apartment. What's Xavier's name? And she wouldn't tell them, and then she couldn't get the apartment because she wanted a better apartment. She wanted a 5-bedroom house.
to drive straight, but there's no street. Oh, okay, here. Yeah, I can go straight, okay. So I've gone to court about it a million times. They just keep asking for continuance after continuance. I do feel like the AI is helping me because the AI is reading transcripts from the court dates. So I do feel...
And explaining it to you? I wouldn't even trust the AI to do that. AI is like... works sometimes. It kind of works sometimes.
I feel like the AI is protecting my son and I a little bit, but not enough. You know, definitely not enough. He's still with some stranger.
I got into another fight with AI. Because, okay, AI, what was I trying to do? I can't even remember. Oh, I was asking it to make an undercover penguin thumbnail because it's done that like 5 fucking times at this point, and it couldn't do it. And then it started like generating images that I was reverse image checking and leading me to copywritten content that if I used, I would be like violating copyright. I was like, what are you doing? And then it was like, oh, I didn't know what you meant. And I was like, you are fucking... I'm not even paying for it right now. I keep canceling it. It's like, no, keep it for free. And I'm like, I don't even want it. I'm stop using it. It just drives me up the wall most of the time.
He knows where. And
it's crazy because I was like, there's a signature behind this. I was like, why would AI generate a signature? I was like, is it learning from like a Google image search? And I was like, it probably is just an image from the Google image search. And I was like, why would I ask you to generate an image? I could just Google image search this myself if I wanted to steal someone's work. Like, what are you doing to me? Anyways, silly AI.
You know, working 8 to 12 hours a day
Very
every day
nefarious.
just to barely be able to pay my rent.
So no, my point, well, I guess I lost my point. It was I wouldn't trust it for court transcripts because court is important and AI is sloppy.
You know, I have no social life. I have no time for any of my hobbies or educating myself or doing classes. I have no time to be with my children. I literally just work or sleep. You know, it's it's not a good way to live at all. Not at all. You know, but what they did was first, before they put me through this, they took my home unlawfully. They unlawfully detained me, so put me in a small place and wouldn't let me out. They held me in a tent on and off for
Not what Heather's saying, but what Tinkerell's saying up here, that the membership bot. It's just jealous.
3 years, and when they would leave me there alone, they would close the tent with a padlock so that I couldn't get out.
She closed it. Are you asking Xavier to close it? That wasn't they.
And the police have been no assistance at all whatsoever, and so they conditioned me to be happy with working all day and sleeping at night and not having any other life. And they did that by making my life immediately prior to this intolerable. You know, where are you from? Where are you guys from?
We're from China.
You were speaking Chinese?
Yeah.
Mandarin?
Yeah.
Is that the main dialect?
Yeah. So,
Have you heard of Kanjit?
I think it's a language speaking in the southern part of China.
I have a tattoo in Kanjit.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
So it says
Get them to read it. Do they know it?
merciful storm.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just two symbols,
Wow.
right?
Two symbols?
For the whole word, merciful storm. One symbol for merciful and the other symbol for storm.
Yeah.
Is that how it is?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. Sorry about the confusion. You have a oopsie, let me. Got it?
Yeah, I wish you have a better night next week.
Thank you. You too. Bye, sweetie. Have a good night.
Sweetie?
Thank you.
Merciful storm. And then she gets mad? Why does she get mad? Just let you do normal Uber rides.
How about you just let me do normal fucking Uber rides?
This is an hour. Oh, this whole thing is an hour. Never mind. I was like, wait, what?
Where people are not jumping in front of the fucking car and harming me and doing all sorts of
Jumping in front of the car. So she did hit someone. What?
fuck shit. How about that? I know that's a fucking crazy concept. Let Heather live regular life. Fuck.
Mercifulstorm.com is confusing. It's like the most confusing website I've ever been on. I can only imagine. Hey, Lilo. Alright, what's happening here? Is she crying? Glad. I guess she's crying. Before we do this, hold on. I got so this was the thing that I was trying to find before, and I couldn't find it, but I found it. Look, whoops. Why are you doing that? Computer. Alright, so this is the, her calling the cops. She said something about the cops. And then, got Local Coco's Heather's birth. The story or something about the birth? If you guys want to watch that. Or we do... Or go back to it. We won't watch the whole thing. It's 23 minutes. You guys should watch it. You should give her a review. But watch some of it.
So it's
ma'am.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yes.
Ma'am, okay, so I'm going to do one better for you.
Hold on. Let me do that.
Okay.
I've spoken to one of the state's attorneys. Okay, he can't represent you. He's not. Okay, and so I explained the situation to him. And what he said was, what you have to do...
You think she was huffing? Huffing duster? Maybe. That'd be crazy. Driving? Huffing and driving? Like Towley? Totally. That guy's crazy.
It's a full-time fucking job. It's a full-time fucking job. Just paying attention to what is going on in the world, these stories, staying updated and updating the stories that we've already learned about. It's a full-time fucking job.
At underscore Lilo super chatted $9.99. I'm trapped in a nefarious tech box upside down face heart.
Lilo, thank you for the 10. You're trapped in a tech box? A tech box? I hope not. I hope we're not trapped in a tech box.
Is you have to, we can't act until the police act. And so you're probably, and I'm saying this, you're probably not getting...
So this lady's really nice, and she's trying to explain something to Heather. I don't think I've seen all this. If I have, I forgot. I saw a little bit today, and I was like, I'll put it in the thing, and I don't think I put it in this other thing that I prepped. Because I'm silly. And then I remembered, and now we're watching it, so let's see what happens.
The results that you need, because the police is not, they're not doing what, I don't want to say they're not doing what they need to do.
No, let me be clear. The police have responded each and every time that they've been called. So there's a certain amount that the police can do and be liable for, and then the rest.
Yeah, you tell, I think this is a lawyer. You tell the lawyer how the police and the justice system works, Heather. You know it better, right?
That your office needs to intervene on.
But see, they need to
really
give us the complaint number for us to take action. And correct me if I'm wrong.
The complaint number on what, ma'am? I've been being stalked, beaten, raped, and stabbed ever since 2019.
Ma'am.
I'm gonna talk now. I have been being victimized as a result of...
See, this is why it's not cool, because does Heather actually want help, or she just want content for her channel because she's posting it to social media?
Of your office's investigations numerous times. I have called your office or come into your office numerous times. Your office has done nothing. They won't even let me speak with a state's attorney.
She's telling you need like a police report first and numbers and stuff.
I am the victim. What am I missing here? The police have nothing to do with this.
They kind of do, though. And I guess she's trying to be empathetic, the person on the phone.
Trying to get the case into court, is that correct?
I'm trying to understand why the state's attorney isn't aware, and if they are aware, why they continue to...
It's crazy because Xavier's brother's the DA or whatever, works with the DA. She's been on with the DA for a really long time. This is a really old video. This was re-uploaded 3 years ago, so it's older than that even. I don't think this is fucking crazy to me.
Do nothing to intervene when myself, my family, and anyone close to us have been repeatedly victimized as a direct result.
She's kind of skipping a step here.
Of whatever they've got going on in that office there.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to understand.
The state's attorney's office. All complaints go... Do you have a pen and a piece of paper, ma'am?
So you're not gonna... I just want to make sure you're not gonna take my phone number.
Being stabbed for over 5 years. She got stabbed once with just a little itty bitty knife. Because she kept pursuing these women. She wanted to fight them. She said, I want all the smoke. After they fought at prison, she was visiting, like her boyfriend at the time was in prison. And they were also visiting their boyfriends in prison. And Heather wanted to fight them, so she followed them to a gas station. That's what she's talking about, but she is like turned this into I got stabbed 8 times with screwdrivers, which also goes up to 12 times sometimes, and it's just a bunch of nonsense. I don't know how she got that, but anyways.
No. I want to get your information, but I want to give you this information first, if that's okay with you.
And what am I? What information is this?
This is the complaint department, and this is at 69 West Washington, and you will be able to address all of your concerns and how you feel.
It's not about feeling, ma'am. Have you ever been jumped and stabbed 11 times with screwdrivers?
It's 11 times in this rendition.
Ma'am, I really don't.
Have you ever been held down and raped?
What would you like for me to do, ma'am?
Well, I would like to speak.
Information. I'm willing to take down this information and pass it on. I've spoken to a state attorney personally for you. Actually, that's not something that we're supposed to do. I've given you the information. What else would you like for me to do?
As I've said, I would like for your office to take the responsibility necessary.
So this is not even a lawyer. Is this like... It's like a front desk person? So I've talked to state's attorneys. I'm not even supposed to do that, but I know them. I've talked to them because of what you're telling me. Like, what else do you want me to do? This is... She's telling her how it's supposed to go, and Heather's just disagreeing.
For the vibe. I'm talking now, ma'am. So the way a conversation works is I be quiet when you're talking, and then when it's my turn to talk, you have to stop talking. This is all being recorded.
Ma'am, if you cannot calm down, I'm gonna have to disconnect the call.
I'm extremely calm, ma'am.
Okay.
But like an eerie calm, like a I'm gonna kill you calm, not a happy calm.
I'd like for you to listen now. I would like to speak.
Okay. I'm listening to you.
I would like to know why I have been physically prevented from speaking with a representative of the state for a term of 38 months plus after I have fallen victim to several physical and sexual abuses. I would like to know why I continue to call or physically present myself in your office requesting to speak with the state's attorney, and I am denied that right. And I would also like to know why it is common knowledge now.
Because, like, you don't get to just... When she reports something, she doesn't follow procedure, and she basically tells the cops to fuck off. So you don't get to just... No one can... If everyone could just go in and talk to the state's attorney about whatever the fuck they want, then the state's attorney, the DA, wouldn't have any time to actually convict people of crimes, which is what their job is. Like... I don't even know why this is so hard for her to understand. This lady is super patient. Kudos to her. She doesn't deserve this.
That as a result of your
super rude, yeah.
investigations in that office, I have been raped, stabbed, beaten, unlawfully displaced from my home, slandered, stalked for 38 months. And your office has done nothing, not even returned an email or a phone call.
Ma'am, this office here will not be able to answer those questions for you. However, I can give you a phone number where you will be able to express all of your concerns, number one. Number two, get the answers that you're seeking for the questions that you have.
Oh yeah, so she doesn't even know, like, who the assailants are. Because she'll just wake up with like a hole in her pants or something, and she'll be like, oh my god, it must have been grape. Which is a crazy conclusion to jump to. So this, yeah, like the DA doesn't go out and solve crime. They're not a detective. What are they supposed to do? What are they supposed to go off of? Like, who are they gonna convict? I think she just wants restitution money. She wants money. She said like 12 million and something dollars. She's quoted that number a few times, but I'm surprised she's this dumb. Like, she should know this isn't gonna work.
We are unable to do that in this office. You're in the wrong department.
And why is that? What department is this?
You called a general number. So you have reached 26 in California. You need to go to 69 West Washington.
Okay, and what's that phone number?
Okay, I'm looking it up for you now.
Why is that?
You want to ask for the complaints department. And Kim Fox actually is down at this office too, just so you'll know.
At your office or at 69
That's the one that I'm giving you.
Kim Fox was involved in the original case in 2015 that was heard by the Internal Affairs Department and dismissed. So you'll have to understand.
Okay, so they have done like investigations to see if there is corruption preventing justice for Heather Gillespie, and they've come up with squat. That's interesting. I don't know who Kim Fox is. Who is Kim Fox?
Understand that This is 7 years and counting. I'm exhausted.
26 in California. This is all like foreign language to me. I don't know what any of this means. But it's like no one's gonna do anything for you there. You might as well say it Mars. No one's gonna do it. Maybe there's cool people on Mars, but yeah, okay. Well, I figured, yeah. But what was the other thing? Yeah, who's Kim Fox?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm ready whenever you are.
The number that you ready? Okay. 312.
Mm-hmm.
603.
Mm-hmm.
0400.
Okay.
Now let me get. Now I have a phone number here. 1312.
Mm-hmm.
772 3193. Is that correct?
Okay, so that number is an active number
Your
forever.
Google number, right?
It's a Google free number, so I keep it only for you guys in case, in the off chance that you guys are able to ever call me back from the thousands of calls I've placed. I would like to give you a direct number
26 in California is the jail. Oh.
that I answer.
Kim Fox was the assistant state's attorney at the time, and she was useless. Oh, okay. Well, apparently Xavier's brother is too, or at least to Heather, he's useless. They're both useless to Heather. And to the world, apparently. I mean, if Xavier's brother is anything like Xavier, I heard that he's not. I heard that Xavier's family is pretty, like, smart and wealthy and well off in life, and Xavier's just a fuck up. Like, Xavier used to play the violin and stuff, and now he's just like, I don't know, a drug addict. He's with Heather Gillespie.
So that first number, you'd have to leave a message and then I'd be able to call back. The second number is 773.
773. Okay.
965.
Gracie.
965. Okay.
5446.
46. Okay. Now hold on one second, Heather. Don't hang up. I'm going to take an extra step for you. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, so this is the birth on Local Coco's channel. That was a crazy video, huh? Oh, so it's in Chicago. Chicago! Heather's always in Chicago. She loves Chicago. She's never gonna leave Chicago. She says, I'm never leaving Chicago. I love this intro, by the way. This is the intro. Local Coco is in the channel description as well.
Who raised you?
Or video description.
All right. So shout out to my sponsors, Target,
I thought she was gonna do the congresswoman for a second.
who have accepted my phone call and request for my travel system and set it up at customer service for us. Thank you.
Just to be sure, I have no sponsors left. Everyone who's been here this whole entire time supporting us and helping us, you guys are all gone, right? Because there's really no other way to explain how the fuck I'm being treated. Like, I can't think of a word to describe it.
There was lots of people concerned for her at this time, so I call a cap on that. Or they've just given you every dollar they possibly have. Do you remember this time? Do you guys remember this time? I remember this time.
If I still had
I was around and kicking for the birth of Weston.
sponsors, I don't think that I would be being treated this way. So what's going on? Am I boxed in again? Am I tech boxed in again? Did they kill all of my sponsors? What the fuck is going on?
Did they kill? Did they kill all my sponsors? What about Cashy? Why'd you ghost Cashy?
Belmont Yacht Club, no one's here. It's February 9th in Chicago. All of a sudden there's 70 to 100 fucking people, like actors, surrounding me, playing volleyball. It's February 9th on Lakeshore Drive in the winter of Chicago. And you don't want me to feel as though this is curated and fake as fuck? Xavier refuses to sleep in any of this area.
I was worried for Rico. Is a crazy time. Well, you know how like the craziest thing right now is when is When is the final court date going to happen for Brooke, and what will the outcome be? And we don't know if she's going to get off. She's been in jail a long time now, to be honest. Like, I think at least we've gotten that, if anything. But back then it was, is she going to keep the kid once it's born? Because if she does, they're going into a tent in the wintertime that's full of drugs, like dangerous drugs. Xavier does fentanyl, man. He's not like just a little weed fairy or anything. He's doing hardcore drugs and shit. So that, a lot of people were worried. But yeah, no, I was worried. That was bad times. A lot darker times than now. Like I said, court case. This is smooth sailing. I'm like, my brain is so bored lately. I'm going crazy. Like snowed in. Getting cabin fever. What's that thing? I gotta look up that thing. The Alaska thing.
Refuses. He stacks all
what is it? The Arctic thing?
of his bags up here, from here all the way down. Refuses to sleep. That's all platform. So he lays right here, and then I have literally about 6.5 fucking inches. 39 weeks pregnant.
Polar syndrome. I feel like I have polar syndrome.
On a wooden, uneven platform with nowhere else to go. 3 to 10 times a night, he is waking me up, sitting at the door, doing God knows what throughout the 30 implications.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. She's not on the streets again.
Now, where they
This was when Rico was born, baby Rico.
literally stop and draw attention to the wheelchair. I don't care.
Or Weston. I've called him Weston a bunch of times this year, and that might be confusing.
Yes, I almost went into labor last week, Wednesday. Yes, I was on my knees, could not walk. Yes, Xavier took me back to the tent that you fucking losers have been holding us in with the wheelchair. We are 3 blocks from the hospital. I would like everyone involved charged criminally. Everyone who's perpetuating false narratives, everyone who's using the likeness of my children, charge them all. Please charge everyone involved. Still no word from any of the sponsors from the past 10, 20 weeks.
Is where you belong.
Nothing else really.
George, thank you for gifting a membership. Welcome. Nay? To be in a Guild Angel.
Has changed, just a bunch of drama, the same kind. Someone moved the tarp off of the tent. There was a police contact yesterday saying that my aunt called to see if I was okay and still pregnant. I don't even have any aunts that I'm in communication with.
What about Aunt Stacy or Aunt Diane? There is Xavier in the background there.
So they came here to the tent. We have an ultrasound scheduled this afternoon.
Watching something with Will Ferrell in it, it sounds like.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I feel like I have a walking pneumonia or pneumonia in my lungs. Literally overnight. My due date was 2 days ago, February 15th. So I'll let you guys know what's going on after the ultrasound. We are overdue, and they're measuring amniotic fluid and fetal positioning, along with cervical effacement and dilation. You guys, it hurts really bad. Really, really bad.
And Xavier's just hey, dun 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 dun. That was that's a Watto shop. Hey, welcome to my shop from Star Wars, the pod racing game for N64.
You guys, I'm so sick. My throat hurts so bad, and I miss my kids.
Yeah, they gave her money for a hotel, and then that's a good clip actually. I forgot about that. She was like, "Yeah, Xavier wants to spend it on something. I don't know what the something is, but we'll just let him have the money." I was like, "What are you talking about? You're not about Heather Gillespie."
My tummy hurts. Oh, it's day 377. 367 in a row in a tent. I need to go get a bunch of liquids again. Just trying not to die.
She never listens to Xavier. It's just Cap. Just want to do drugs.
Having a soup and then heading to the hospital. Xavier doesn't want to go, and I'm like, please, I feel like I'm...
Are we already on the day of the birth? Because this day dragged. She was like in labor for 12 hours, I feel like, in the tent before they actually got to the hospital. Was it the 18th?
Dying. So hopefully
I thought he was born on Valentine's Day.
we'll be there soon. I'm exhausted, I can't breathe, congested, my heart hurts, my lungs hurt, my spine hurts, the back of my head hurts. And you guys know, I'll show you when we get back. Xavier and I had to put like a platform that we found in the trash can. You guys know those flooring, like laminate flooring samples at Home Depot or Menards? Oh, thank you. She's gonna leave her. We had to
Just go to the hospital.
put those on the floor underneath, and they're uneven and they protrude out and they're very painful to sleep on. So the entire 10 weeks, that's what we've been laying on. I woke up probably 70 times.
It's codependence. It's like Heather can't be alone, so she can't go to the hospital by herself. And Xavier, they need to pack up all of the stuff before they go to the hospital because Heather isn't going to leave any of her stuff because no one's going to watch it, right? So that makes sense, actually. That's a recipe for disaster.
Times last night, I can't handle it anymore. I'm 40 weeks, 4 days pregnant. I can't handle it anymore. Still sitting here, very uncomfortable, sick.
Because I'd be like, just stay here and watch the stuff. I'm going to have the kid. Bye, Xavier. If I was Heather, that's what I would do. But don't leave the tent. You got to watch it. No one else is going to watch it. I got to have our fucking baby.
My primary said yes, go to the ER. That I should probably be admitted. We've been here about, I guess, 3 hours. That Xavier has been.
Well, like she went into the gym. It was like, have you seen this man? Have you seen this man? Go in the locker and find him. She can't be without him. It's crazy.
Putting the things on our cart. I have the baby's bag and my bag ready. I don't feel good at all. My whole entire body feels like it's being stabbed with pins and needles.
Y'all are out here losing your minds. Oh my God! Ah!
At Cindy_Lou_102 super chatted $5. Thank you, Steve, for keeping Feral Friday going. I feel like we all came together and we're all together again. Smiling face with open hands, sparkling heart.
Oh, no problem, Cindy. Thank you for the 5. I'm sorry I didn't do it last week. Has it been 2 weeks? I think it's just been 1 week. I almost didn't do it today. It's Friday right now. Yeah, I almost didn't do I don't know why. You know why? Because last night I said I might not do Feral Friday. But I lied, I guess. Things change. I don't know. I change my mind sometimes. But I appreciate you. Thank you. Why are you coughing like that?
And I just really need to lay down. I need to see a doctor. I'm frustrated. I'm exhausted. And it's like, then you go through your newsfeed and it's all these people on cruises and
the dolphin
living in beautiful homes and refugees who have been in this country since June getting free hotels, and I'm just still packing everything up.
I thought she was smoking weed. Was to say, don't mind us, just trying not to die. When I start talking about it, I start crying, and then I start choking on mucus. And Xavier went to Marino's to get some liquids. He still has about another hour worth of packing. What a long, miserable day. So sorry to be a bad vibe. Just please accept these funny, cute pets that follow.
Can you even imagine?
What do you want?
I'm in so much pain. I have to take a nap while Xavier finishes packing. You guys, it hurts so bad, and I can't go in an ambulance because they won't pack our stuff and let us bring it. Everything's fine. I just have to calm down. I just don't feel good.
Like, if you were to just stumble into this scenario, you might be like, oh, this poor woman. But she had so long. She had so long to figure this out. She knew this day was coming. This is actually past the due date. The due date was Valentine's Day, I'm pretty sure, because we're like, to me a Valentine's Day baby. So, like, people give you money for a hotel, too. Like, I don't really have a lot of sympathy. I'm glad that the baby's okay.
Oh, please pray for me. I can't handle anymore. I really can't handle anymore today. My lungs, you guys, I don't know how to express this. It feels like my gums, my teeth, my eyes, my hair follicles, my spine are like being electrocuted. I am in so much pain. I'm like sitting on pins and needles. Still laying here sick as fuck, waiting for
Well, yeah, Brooke is really watered down these days. Even she's in jail for threatening to kill a bunch of kids. That, like, just imagine her in the past if she was breaking her kid's arm and stuff and stabbing people. Like, if we saw that, that would be insane. I would probably be like, I probably wouldn't be able to cover it. YouTube would say this is too intense. She wouldn't have a channel. She would lose her channel. So yeah, today's Brooke is really like watered down diet Brooke. But Heather Gillespie was pretty insane back in the day.
Xavier since 3 p.m.
She's honestly, Heather Gillespie is pretty insane nowadays too, because of all the things she says. It's like it's getting worse. That whole Uber ride is insane.
4 p.m. I'm sorry. At this point, Xavier's never done this before. He's never been like this before.
I thought she was gonna be like, Xavier's never given birth before. I was like, you don't say.
I don't even want to be with him anymore. I just want someone to help me get to the hospital. That's it. I just woke up. We're going now. I'm having irregular contractions again. I'm in a lot of pain besides being sick. I hope I'm not in labor.
I think she's not even there for like 20 minutes. She basically gets there and has the kid. Like, she is in labor, I think, at this point.
I'm in labor. Xavier just disappeared with all my stuff.
Yeah, okay, because it was midnight now. Until fucking after midnight to go to the hospital.
I have no idea where he was. He was on the first floor right behind us with my purse and all my stuff.
He's here already.
He's here?
Yeah.
The 20th, 2024.
And this. So, like, her possibly going into labor in the tent was scary, but then this was even more scary, kind of, because she had the kid for like 3 days and she kept doing videos like this with the kid, and we were like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? She's gonna go back with the tent, back to the tent with the kid. What's happening right now? But that didn't happen. It didn't happen. Kid got put in the NICU. Which, come to think about it, why wasn't he in the NICU for the first 3 days? And then that's when Heather went live and I was like, they're refusing to give my baby back. Yeah, it was a wild time. I'm glad everything worked out in the best interest for the kid. Heather didn't have a happy time. She's still mad about it. And now she's using AI to go over court cases about this.
Heather Gillespie. I am sweating profusely, so I apologize. I have gotten into the shower since giving birth. But so many of you have been incredibly supportive over the last several years of adversity. And I just wanted to get on and tell you guys that we have a happy, healthy baby boy weighing in at 8 pounds, 0 ounces, 52 centimeters. I decided on the name Weston Mateo. Mateo literally means gift from God. And I'm just very happy, very grateful.
What? And his last name's Gillespie. Because Xavier doesn't matter, apparently.
I was able to spend some time with all my children today, other than my baby girl, the 10-year-old who is at school, I assume. But the big kids were able to make it out here, which very grateful.
That was crazy. Yeah, she had like a not actually laminated, but it was like, you know, those plastic things you can put a piece of paper in, I guess, so it doesn't get wet. She had one of those with a a QR code on it, being like, my kid was taken from me. And she was pumping breast milk all over the place, watering trees with it, shaking it at people walking by. I was trying to find that video the other day where she was like, I'm a lactating mother of 4. Da, 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 da. And they were just like, I'm just trying to get to work, man. Leave me alone.
For the person who drove them, he knows who he is, a personal friend of the children's.
Yeah, I really wish I could have found that one. it's somewhere. It's somewhere. I covered it, so like if worst comes to worst, I can always go back to my own streams and find it.
You guys have come together in a way that has been so incredibly supportive, and I could not be more grateful. So I just, again, as I wanted to say, it's 4:15 on Wednesday, the 20th of February, and we just wanted to say hello.
What was worse, the breast pump or the hair dryer? I think the breast pump was worse. I don't mind the hair dryer. It's kind of nice. It's just crazy that she was heating the tent with the hair dryer the whole time she was in it.
And thank you so very much for all of your support. We greatly appreciate it. So I'll be back in about a week. I'm going to take a few days off of social media just to kind of, rest and give the baby, some attention and love and do some more writing. But I'll be back as I always am. So thank you guys so much for showing love. I really appreciate it. I will be still posting to all my socials with my regular content, and other things of that nature, but I'm not going to be checking in on any lives. My voice is literally gone from screaming from no epidural. Really quickly before I hop off, I'll tell you guys the birth story. So
Sure.
I have been insisting that we get into the hospital prior to going into labor. Xavier had other plans, and the day I went into labor, he was busy doing other things, running around. First-time father anxiety really got to him, I suppose. And I wasn't able.
I'm sure he was so busy. What was he so busy doing? Like, what the hell was he up to?
Make it here until 12 p.m. On the night of my labor, or morning of my labor, rather. I was already 5 centimeters when I arrived, and they could not place an epidural until I had an entire bag of hydration. So I progressed from 0 centimeters all the way to 10 centimeters with no medication.
People have contested this. I don't know anything about this stuff, so I can't say. I'll probably smoke a bowl. Should I smoke a bowl? I'm gonna smoke a bowl right now. I have to bust weed up too. Look at that face it got paused on, because I've technically seen this, but it might be interesting to some people at the birth story. And then I just want to skip to her being like, "They won't give me my kid." That was a crazy live stream. If it's in here, and then you guys should go watch the rest on Loco Coco's channel, and then we're gonna skip over to I don't know what I had over here. I think it's Thirsty Thursday after. That's what I got queued up next. But I will be right back. Be good little angels. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I think that's it. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Hold on.
The worst pain of my life. I would try to breathe through. I don't know how ladies did this before medication. I really don't. The only way I could distract myself from the pain would be to be vocal, to scream. So I would just be yelling, until my voice could not produce sound anymore. But all of the energy coming from my diaphragm was still coming out. If anyone's ever ridden the giant drop at Six Flags, the exact same thing happened to me when I was terrified on that ride. And they drop you and you're like, and it literally looks like I'm not screaming, but I'm giving it my all. So I think I bruised my vocal cords. Either way, I got the epidural 4 minutes before I had to push. And this little cutie is the result of all that hard work. So again, I'm very, very grateful. Could not be more grateful. You guys have a fantastic few days without me. As I said, I'm not going to be doing my usual FTRs. I'm just kind of going to be laying low. Xavier's father is giving us a budget for a different place to stay. I don't want to be too forthcoming about where that is, because even in trusting that people would not follow me, calling Chicago police and letting them know that I was on my way to the hospital so that they could give extra, assistance in the way of keeping harassment out, they've not been able to be very successful. There have been multiple intrusions, and most of them happen when my boobs are out, where my butt is out. So it's been an exhausting 2 days, and I'm very much looking forward to the opportunity to rest and relax. in the next step for baby and I. So again, you guys, thank you so much. I know this is going to shock everyone. It's devastated me. But despite what we were told by the city of Chicago, that as soon as baby was born, Xavier and I and the baby would be taken to a family shelter, DCFS came to my room yesterday, accused me of giving myself an at-home abortion in the past, which has never happened. For those of you who've been watching, I lost a twin pregnancy December 26th at the hospital by going into preterm labor. They also accused me of being on prescription pain meds, which I'm not. I already did a tox screen, so that was also a lie. And then the last indication was homelessness, which I've been broadcasting the entire 40 weeks of pregnancy. So they kept my baby in the NICU, and Xavier and I are still sitting outside the hospital, heading back there now to pump. Okay, so we just had like 10 police officers here. Probably more than 10 police officers, well, not more than 10, about 6 police officers, I'm exaggerating. Because after agreeing that I could bring my breast milk, they tried to say that we could not, and that we could not bring even beyond the property. So we said that they're sending a car within the hour to pick us up. The police gave us some snacks and water and stuff. We'll see what happens. We're gonna go back and pick up my breast pump from the area of storage. My boobs are so hard. I need to pump immediately. And then the sergeant was able to get clearance from the NICU that they would accept the breast milk. So we will be back. What an awful feeling. Like, they said that they don't want us to try to steal the baby. The attorney says that DCFS never actually filed any sort of case to put my baby in PC, and that there is no pending court date. Policy in the state of Illinois is that you must receive an administrative hearing within 24 hours of the time your baby is placed in PC. So my baby's in the NICU, and I still haven't been given a court date. And then I received this. So then I call the police, and I'm like, hey, is this person even really with DCFS? Because the state's attorney says there's no case for me, no case for my son, Weston Gillespie. That's weird. The police officer goes up and gets this. So they are trying to apply for payment for a foster family to take my child when I have a place to go. That's taxpayers' money. Everyone's saying, well, you know, why don't they just give the baby to you if you're going to a single family apartment? You're only cited for homelessness, right? Which is true. So the only reason they're taking the baby is because I'm homeless, but now I have a place to go. We have our own unit in a shelter with a case manager. I'm waiting. The pickup request went through, and they're supposed to be here between 3 and 4. Me, Xavier, and Weston finally got accepted to this place. So I will continue to apply for work as I've done my entire pregnancy, and we will go to this place, even though I get really weird about feeling like I'm locked into places and stuff. I'm very, very grateful.
I missed the best part. Well, that's okay. So why would the kid be in the NICU if, like, they're so innocent, shouldn't do anything wrong? How does that make sense? What was the other thing she said now? I can't remember. Hold on.
Beyond any words. And just ready to have my baby home, you know?
Oh, there is evidence that she might have given herself an at-home abortion as well. I don't know why they would bring that up, but we've gone over that before as well. I remember this happening at the time too, like when she was like, they won't give me my kid and stuff, and the cops were there. And there was like cop chatter over the scanners. It's a pretty crazy time.
I'd have to shelter. If anyone can order us an Uber, that would be greatly appreciated.
And then she wants people to order her an Uber. But that's basically like, I just wanted to see that part. I guess I heard it. I didn't really see it. That's the crux of it. You guys should go watch the rest on the Local Coco's channel. That's a good video. That's a good video summarizing that whole saga there. And then we're gonna get over to, I think this is Thirsty Thursday? Yeah. And then this stream. That, I don't know if I've ever watched the full thing. It might not be that interesting. We'll see. We'll find out.
Cleaned the house. Yeah, that's about it. I have another workout to do. Let me take off all my lifelines because we're gonna get dirty right now. I'm making natural hair mask and lip scrub out of shit that I found in my cabinet. So most people will have this kind of stuff.
I think she's fucked up here.
In their cabinet. So I hope that this works for you, and I will let you know how it works for me. This is what I'm using.
Well, Lexi Lily, thank you for becoming a good little angel. Wow, that was a way. I didn't see that before.
Olive oil, mayo, organic extra virgin olive oil, and 1 egg for my hair mask, and sugar and honey for my lip mask. I might get drunk. This is an FTR. When was the last time you guys drank? I haven't drank since Christmas. What about you?
I don't know, actually. I guess Christmas. New Year's? Did I drink on New Year's? I don't even think I drank on New Year's.
Christmas. I haven't drank since Christmas. Also, Jergens Daily Firming and Gradual Tan always works for me. Always. I got a bottle. It was working for like a week. All of a sudden, it stopped working. I went and got another bottle. It was working for like a week. All of a sudden, it stopped working. I'm on my 3rd bottle. I stole the last one. I don't give a fuck. Whoever's
Stealing bottles of Jergen?
breaking into my house and stealing my shit, and they've been doing this for 3 years. I'm sick of
And it's a lotion, right? It just stops working?
talking about it, so I just pretend like it's not happening. Pardon. It's like they can't, Heather, it's like they can't go to the store and steal that shit themselves. They're too much of a fucking coward. So they don't want me to be tan, so they instead steal from me. And I don't have time for that. I need the state or the feds or whoever the fuck gets a paycheck to prevent shit like this from going on for 3+ years to do their fucking job. I've asked nicely for many, many years. I'm sick and
They never did. They never did figure out who pooped in her toilet.
fucking tired of it. I'm the type of person that I work out every single day. I'm kind to every single person I encounter. I'm generous. I speak on real shit. I can pretty much relate to everyone, no matter where you come from in the world or what your income bracket is. I don't deserve to be followed around and robbed, raped, abused, and ignored. Period. Not that anyone does, but I definitely don't. And I'm sick and fucking tired of being patient, waiting on some sort of resolution. My children have been separated from me for 2.5, almost 3 years now. 34 months. 34 months. Do you understand that?
Why are we getting drunk? In a sports bra then?
Maybe 30 months. 34 months is the time I've been dealing with this bullshit that since Dylan came out.
And Amy's necklace. I think that she stole that necklace from a girl named Amy. That's why there's an A on it. And then someone stole her A necklace.
On the show. Maybe 30 months. Still, 30 months is a long ass time. I have 3 children. They've lived with me full time their whole entire lives. So that's my little rant. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this shot on camera. Fuck it. Turn up. Cheers! Okay. Oh, God. Ooh.
That's why I can never get through this stream. It's like almost unbearable.
That was awful. Very little. Oh, God. That was so awful. Ooh, it burns. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Ooh.
You do shots like this?
I don't like it.
On live stream?
I have 3 of them. I usually like to mix them with horchata and make cinnamon toast crunch shots. And when I say usually, I've done that like 3 times. I don't really drink, but I just felt like getting drunk today. Fuck it. Drunken self-care.
Don't get drunk. This is for documentary purposes, to show people the effects of alcohol because it's bad for you. Don't get drunk. The fuck? I think you can do that. No, it's for somebody will know. Somebody in chat will know. The A necklace.
I worked out. What do you want from me? I still have to do my meal prep though because I haven't prepped
It's just props, YouTube.
my meals. It's fine. I'll do it while I'm drunk. I'm making ground turkey bowls. So in the casserola, I put the white rice, the black beans, and then the ground turkey. And then I cook it just like that. Like I cook it and put it all prepared in the same bowl. And then I put it in a bowl and top it with whatever kind of toppings. I already feel a little drunk. And hot. Shut the fuck up. What was I saying? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of casserola. Or casserole.
The toppings that I get are I don't know, nothing's funny. Cheese, chile. I got this kind of chile. I love green. And cheese, and that's it. Just a little bit of cheese.
Gray like an alien? Is she? She looks kind of like an alien there. I guess the Jergens isn't working.
Oh, some lettuce and the chile, and that's it. It's fucking flame delicious. I don't do sour cream, although if I were gonna add sour cream, which I'm not, I would highly recommend to get plain unflavored Greek yogurt. Plain unflavored Greek yogurt, exactly. From any store, and use that instead of sour cream. You can do that on your papas. You can do it almost anywhere. Try it. I guarantee. It sounds gross. I promise you. Substitute it on your kids. If your kids like crema, substitute it on your kids' tacos. I guarantee you they won't know the difference. How much you want to bet?
It's worth start tuning out.
Okay. So I'm going to make the hair mask now, and then the lip scrub, and then we're going to do the self-care. So I'm using this. 1 egg and some olive oil.
She's gonna put that in her hair?
Here we go. I always steal like 2 of these forks from Mariano's whenever I go from the fresh bar. Shh, don't tell. And I like to have them for when I'm doing little projects like this because sometimes like the little shit that dries in your fork, it's just,
I don't know.
it's a good thing to have around.
It was the early days. This was after Love After Lockup, right? Is this Mont St. Clair?
Just 1 or 2. Don't steal the whole fucking salad bar. Just 1 or
Those not
2. Woo! Ew. I don't know. Oh my god. Yuck. I can't. I cannot. Ugh.
What's the self-care?
I don't like that weird shit.
Drinking? Is drinking the self-care?
Okay. Okay, great.
Montclair? So this is where the eggs were stolen and the vacuum is broken and shit?
Did I tell you guys this is olive oil mayo instead of regular mayo?
So we're using eggs plus mayo, so just more eggs. And then mayo with olive oil in it, but then also olive oil on top of that. I feel like we could just use the mayo with olive oil. And that's it, right? Or what does she make? I don't even know what she's making. Let's find out.
Well, it is.
I swear, I thought she was gonna put it in her hair.
This is supposed to be really good for your hair, and since I just bleached my hair, and I'm gonna be bleaching it another 2 times before summer, so I could get like...
She is gonna put it in her hair.
really blonde.
Two first names. You know what DNA stands for?
Whatever.
DNA.
You know what I mean. So since this is going in the hair, I literally just put like a dash of water in there and just I'm shaking it up so that I can get every
I was right.
last drop of it. And then the egg.
Your mom fights every day to get you back. They tune into her live stream. She put fucking eggs in her hair drunk.
And then the
Listening to, I don't even know what that is. What is that? What is that? The kids probably know what that is. I don't know this music.
olive oil.
I'm not hip with the times.
Extra virgin. And then I'm just gonna 360 with this shit. Whip it up, whip it up, whip it up. Cocinando. Girl. I still have a lot of back fat going on. I'm not happy at all with my gym progress. Look at this. My upper body, it's alright. But my abs, bro, if I don't flex my ass, like, not good. So, I mean, it's not bad, but because you're not supposed to be
Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, see? I'm not hip with the times. He sounds like a cool guy.
hard on yourself. But I literally, like, start going, I'm, like, looking at my body in the mirror. I'm, like, squeezing it. I'm, like, get off.
Yeah, that's why this is titled Taking One for the Team. Because we've never, maybe one time, people ask to watch this a lot. And I say no because there's copyrighted music. But I was like, Heather's not been given a shit. So, yeah, I'll do you guys a solid. I'll put up with it. Look at her eyebrows. She can't do that anymore. She got Botox on one side of her face.
Like, yelling at my own thigh fat. Like, fuck you, you asshole. Hey, if there are any sponsors out there who would like to help me out with some cool sculpting, hit me up. The DM is always open for generous helpers. Thank you very much. Oh, and by the way, I don't do drugs. This is just how I look.
That's an Adderall script.
This is just my face.
Should that be a soundbite? I kind of like that. Hold on.
By the way, I don't do drugs. This is just how I look. This is just my face. Alright, so I've got the texture. It's like yucky. But it's like, you know, yucky. But hopefully it's gonna help. Because my hair is dry.
No, this is way before the last baby.
No, I am gonna post this because you know why? I have no shame.
It's live.
I have no shame at all whatsoever, none. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post myself doing all this self-care. I mean, this video of me getting the self-care ready and having the self-care day. And then I'm gonna put my makeup on and do my hair post self-care and post that as well. And anyone who doesn't like it, guess what? I'm sure there are multiple dicks out there that you could go ahead and suck. Thank you, and good day.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
I'm doing another shot because I said a curse word. That was the agreement I made with myself before I started recording. Oh, it's so disgusting. I'm not gonna think about it.
Fireball? The shit that's designed to taste like candy that's not actual whiskey? It's just, okay. Okay.
I'm not gonna think about it at all. So disgusting. Ew. Okay, ready? It's cinnamon whiskey. I got it because I was gonna get those little bottles of horchata, not horchata, rum chata, and mix it together because then you have cinnamon toast crunch shot, which I first tried like 5 years ago at a work party. They were serving it as like the Christmas drink, and I don't really drink, but it was decent. You know, I could choke it down. And after that, it was just nothing but vodka Red Bulls whenever I would go out because
Vodka Red. She sounds like Michael Scott right now.
I'm like the old lady of the group that's like, it's 12, you guys. Maybe we should go for pancakes or something. So the Red Bull vodka like keeps me, like up and stuff. But here we go. Shot number 2, no rum
Like
chata, just this fireball, which is brutal.
No, this is before. Like I said, way before. Can you guys not hear me? Do I have to put her volume down? People are like, your volume's too low. People don't listen to me. It's way before her last baby was born.
Brutal. Here we go.
She had 3 kids at the time.
Ready? Cheers. Oh.
There you go. Hold on. Turn it back, Johnny. Is that what this is?
Ball,
This
which
one?
is brutal. Brutal. Here we go. Ready? Cheers.
It's actually rare. It's actually rare.
Oh. Oh. Oh God. Terrible. Okay. I did really good though that time. Usually it takes me 2 tries.
I feel like you could just drink Fireball straight.
Okay. Okay. Now, sugar. This is for the lip scrub. So it's literally just sugar and honey. Not too much honey.
Is this a thing? Just rubbing sugar on your face and putting mayo in your hair?
Just enough to make it like, I'll show you the texture.
It's like it's schnapps, technically.
So I like it like super thick. Like this. Because this is a scrub. You don't want this. This one you want to be like the texture of conditioner.
She's gonna put that all over her face?
But this one, not really. This one you want to be like the texture of a scrub. So this is really good for the lips especially because the other scrubs, like I love the Moroccan scrub for my feet and my body. But when you're gonna put it by your mouth,
Jack Daniels honey?
this one is much better. The honey and sugar. It's more natural, no chemicals, whatever. Ew, I don't like this song. Hold on, let me change the music. BRB.
She's being thrifty, I guess. Kinda, maybe. I don't know.
I can't put on anything sad, you guys, otherwise I'll definitely cry. I'm gonna put on Baby Keem. Baby Keem. Orange soda.
Fuck out of here, Heather.
Okay, so back to our self-care. Little bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Hey, little bitch. Oh, I cursed again. That means I have to take another shot.
It's a learning channel.
You my orange soda shorty. So another thing about it is that I miss my kids, you know, and I never really drink, and I don't really do anything wild. I never really go out. I just clean my house and work out. So I'm kind of sad about it, but you know.
It is 11/11. You guys gotta make a wish. And don't do drugs.
You know, it's like, I don't know. So, and I really agree with this song. Little bitch, you should just shut the fuck up. Because at the same time, it's like, what are you talking about?
It's like wasted. She only had 2 shots.
You know? I only talk about myself and my life. And I think that's a rule everyone should carry. Why are you talking about someone else, little bitch? Like, just shut up about it, you know? If somebody did some shit to you and you're telling your story about what happened, fine. You know, but to just be a chismosa, gossiping all the time, we really have to let that shit die down, you know? Understand that your words are important. I don't care who you are, your words are important. They carry weight. Even if people don't find you a credible source, you still plant seeds with your words. So you need to be careful. You know, just shut the fuck up if you don't have anything real to say. You know, it has to be real. Otherwise, just shut the fuck up. Like Baby Keem says, little bitch, best friend, shut the fuck up too. You know?
What is it Heather ever said that's like, she should just shut up? I don't think anything she said has been fucking worth saying.
You know? Alright. So now we're doing this, is what we're doing now. And so, oh, I forgot to take the other shot. This is the last one. I'm cut off at 3 because I'm already a little drunk. A little. Shut the fuck up. Okay.
That's true.
Okay,
yeah.
so here we go. All right. It's a double shot, so it's like more like, well, no, it's only. And then I'm trying to make myself sound better because I'm already drunk and it's only 3. I mean, is it 3? What time is it? Who knows? So, anyways. Okay. Everything's fine. I'm well hydrated. The ground turkey is thawing out.
Fridge is crazy.
Yeah, totally. The ground turkey is thawing for dinner. I had one workout today. I could do yoga while I'm drunk. It's totally fine. Or I could skip it. We'll see how I feel. It's anyone's guess. All right, I'm gonna take the shot. I'm gonna put this sugar away. Oh, I love him, Aubrey. Okay. Okay, so what? Here we go. Ready, you guys? Cheers again. This is the last one. Ooh, I feel so fat and bloated. All right.
Don't drink. You'll end up like Heather Gillespie. What happened to my light? Why did my light go off?
Here we go. I do not like it. God forbid. Doing process, giving her my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Like usual. Like usual.
Wheelchair Jimmy.
They doing too much.
Oh, is that who he was on that show?
Right,
Degrassi?
So that's what
Degrassi, the new star system or whatever.
Alright, now we're gonna move to the bathroom and I'll bring you guys with. 1 second, guys. Okay. Whoopsie. Here we go. Little bitch. Let me just close the shower curtain so that This is a more aesthetically pleasing vibe for you guys. Okay, fantastic. That's where I keep my little thing.
Is this more aesthetically pleasing?
Okay.
What do you guys think?
So that looks so weird. My bad. Okay. I'm just put it in here. All right. So anyhow, welcome to my bathroom. I write my inspirational messages on the mirror, and I made this. It's beat. So that's that. And so, anyways, let me just put this here.
I'm sure the landlord loved that.
And okay, now I'm gonna do the hair mask first. And I like to put it on wet hair, so let me just wet my hair really quickly. Can you guys see me? There you are. Okay. A quarter bird. All right. Now I'm just gonna go in Birkin. I'm gonna back this up so that you could get a better view of my whole ass and back. Can you see? Yeah, you can. Okay. So
You can't be saying that.
on our head. Okay, so this is the egg, olive oil, and mayo mixture. I'm just gonna literally flip my head over and just go ham in the sink. Okay, ready? Here we go.
Eggs on the head. That doesn't rhyme. Why did I think that rhymed in my head?
Anything remaining, I just kind of scoop up from the sink, which is also clean. I just cleaned it. And just rub through my hair. And also my scalp. I don't know about you guys. I think this building has baseboard heat or something. I don't know what it is, but it's been so fucking dry here. My head's been itching like a motherfucker. I don't have dandruff, and I know I don't have bugs. Like I live alone, and I always check myself. I'm super OCD. But I've just been my skin's been so dry, and my scalp has been so dry. So this olive oil, mayo, egg combo is going to be really, really helpful with the dryness. And it helps that it's like products that you could commonly find around your house. You know what I mean? Okay.
Oh shit! Good catch, Betty. I was like not paying it. I was trying to like just pay attention to this part, her hair, and your guys' comments, and not anything else. Look right there. I can't zoom in on this player, but she has the vents taped off because she thinks they're like putting gases into her apartment or something. There's no ventilation. I wouldn't be surprised if she has like carbon monoxide poisoning or some shit.
Awesome.
And that's what I was talking about. Because I'll bring that up from time to time. I think people think I'm like making a joke or something, or I'm exaggerating. It's like, no, that's a thing. That's what she used to do. It's crazy.
For sure. Fantastic. So this is great. We're doing a great job, I can tell. And that's it. And then I'm just gonna squeeze out the excess. Wow, I made a big mess here. So that's okay, no big deal. I have my little Liga. Also, you guys, I love these lifelines. They sell them at any Walgreens or anywhere instead of Ligas, like the rubber.
It's a what they're called, lifelines?
Rubber band ones. They're so much easier on your hair. They don't pull it out when you take it out.
Oh, mayo does kill lice. Suffocates them or something, I heard.
Or anything like that. So I highly recommend them. They're so good. Like literally the best thing ever. Please don't look at my pimples. We're gonna do our nails today. We're gonna do our hair today. We're gonna do our makeup today. It's gonna be a great day.
People think mayo does it not cure lice? Does what, peanut butter? I don't know. I've never had lice, thank God. I never want lice. But Yeah, I don't know. What is it? What could work?
Hey, I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. Okay.
Did it for you? It was, yeah.
All right, fantastic. So that's that. And everything's great. Nobody has to worry about shit. I'm going to let you guys go for now. I'm going to let this sit. I'm going to do my lip scrub. Who is that?
What?
I got to go.
Oh. Hey, we got through it. We got through it, you guys. Are you excited? I'm excited. I don't know what this is. This might not be worth watching. We'll find out.
For the most part, people are good. For the most part. There's most definitely evil.
I don't like the audio to this.
But for the most part, people are good, and nothing can change my mind. What I'm confused about
We'll call this for the most part.
is how I came to these conclusions at the age that I came to them. And I was so shocked. I mean, just completely floored that any of this was reality.
That's a lot of background noise.
I felt like I had been living a lie my entire life. I never saw anything like this before. So unprepared to be outdoors.
She deleted this stream.
No money, no system of support. Thank you. Just a terrifying set of circumstances. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. And so when we find people who are committed to bullying and harassing,
Heather is a gateway locale.
and stalking and causing harm to and causing fear and crying and sadness, I don't think there is a more despicable person or crime. I just Googled assisted suicide.
Why?
I don't know how many times I can explain this. I don't want to die.
She deleted this one after this. Why? That's why I was like, it might be interesting. And I probably tried to watch it before, and that background noise probably put me to sleep. That's why I would never. It doesn't keep my attention, so I'm gonna try really hard because we got nothing else to do with Heather. So let's try to. Sounds like this is when she first got put out there, but she also says like, "Oh, I just got out on the streets." When it's been months before, so I don't know. It's something. I don't know when this was from.
I love life. I love being a mom. I want to be with my children. I love Xavier. I love art. I love music. I love fashion. I love fitness. So much that I love, right? But you're not letting me live. You're restricting my free will and autonomy. You're not permitting me to earn my own income. You're not allowing me to sell anything. You're not allowing me to offer any services. You're not allowing me to...
I'll take an overcrowded mall with Heather Gillespie saying some stuff I've never heard before over Brooks nonsense. Any day now, I think.
Charge for website building. You've stolen my entire wardrobe 6 or 7 times since 2019. I didn't steal those clothes. I bought them. I worked and I bought them. All of them. You've stolen 4 or 5 of my laptops, 4 or 5 of my cell phones, my lighting, my production equipment.
I wonder who this video is to. Either Dylan, or God, or they.
My shoes. You destroyed my vehicle, my home. How do you hang on to the theory that most people are not evil or good when...
Talking to Santa Claus?
Every day that you wake up, there's a new kind of torture taking place. What do I mean? Heather, what do you mean? Are you being dramatic? What's torture to you? I am dramatic usually. I'm not being dramatic. Torture to me. Here's some examples of torture I've endured myself personally over the last 4 years. Rape,
being physically held down and raped, unlawful displacement, being physically thrown out of my own home with rental receipts and a lease in my name in my hand.
She likes to forge them receipts. You were lawfully evicted. And if they had to, like, physically remove you, it's because you weren't following the law. Which is probably what's going to happen with this place you're at right now.
Being beat.
I think the next court date's in May as well, right? Is hers May 2nd too? Is her next court date May 2nd? For some reason, the little man in my brain, the crackhead who whips books at me of information, is like, it is. But I don't know if it is or not.
Beaten up by my then husband, Dylan
March 3rd? It's close. You're close, man, in my brain.
Smith, who was just released from the IDOC and on parole, going to the state and asking for protection, and the state instead protecting him and throwing me out into the street, where I've remained for the previous 4 years. I've obtained 20...
Yeah, but he was in jail.
...employments, 2020.
And like to someone who doesn't know the lore, it's not like it was her place and then Dylan got out of jail and stole it from her. It was Dylan's place that she was just at while he was in jail. I think his fucking family was living there as well. They were like, she was in the basement. They were letting her kids stay there because they were good people. And Heather's a mess.
Sport, LA Fitness, numerous restaurants, cleaning hotel rooms, cleaning commercial, buildings, cleaning boats. I could go on and on. 2020.
Aren't I evil looking? That's my evil face. It's very evil.
That's a real count. I have names of all my hiring managers, the dates I worked there. Every single one of those places of employment turned out to be a joke. And by joke, I mean there was some sort of sabotage or torture at each of them. At Export, Dave, the hiring manager, was sitting at a table much like this, sharing a fruit cocktail with me on a Wednesday. When I had been there 2 weeks, I was in uniform, my name in the computer. I have all of this video and documents of all of this.
I actually love this story because, like, how did this happen? She wasn't hired there. How'd she get this uniform and shit?
He comes into work on Thursday and says, "You don't work here." And I said, "What do you mean I don't work here?" He said, "You don't work here." I said, "I do work here. I'm in uniform. You hired me. I've been here every day for the past 2 weeks. What do you mean I don't work here?" I turn around, law enforcement is entering the gym, and I'm being told that being there is trespassing. No reprimands, never did anything wrong, didn't have any issues in my background.
So he was sharing a fruit cup with you and probably went to another employee or the manager and was like, "So who's the new girl in the break room?" She's like, "What new girl?" "The one with the red hair and the weird tooth." And then she's like, "I didn't hire anyone like that." And then he came in the next day and was like, "Yeah, I already got the cops with me. I don't know what you're doing, but you get the fuck out of here." There's another rendition of the story where she actually like had all these customers' credit card information or something. She's like, "Why is this so accessible?" And they're like, "Why do you have that? Like, who are you?"
Go to LA Fitness, get hired at LA Fitness, work there 2 weeks, exact same story. After 2 weeks, I'm sitting on Alexis Galvin's couch in Uptown on my day off, and I receive a text saying from Car Santos, LA Fitness, "You don't work here anymore. HR says that your background
Sounds like you got fired then.
Is unacceptable for employment here with us." Now keep in mind that I worked for 8 years at Northwestern Hospital without so much as a single reprimand before I quit. And I quit and I walked out.
You were quitting because you were getting reprimanded for saying the woman, I forget her name, the rocket scientist with the lesbian haircut.
If there was an issue with my work ethic, don't you think that it would have been pointed out at Northwestern? If there was an issue with my mental health, don't you think that it would have been pointed out at Northwestern? If there was an issue with my...
I love this logic.
...ability, desire, understanding, experience, education, don't you think that in the 8 years I worked at one of the most prestigious hospitals in the country, it would have been pointed out? Probably, right? So as you...
She used to have some crazy filters back in the day. Like the walk to California, she kept using this filter that made her nose look really small, and it gave her like rosy cheeks and stuff, and like fake eyelashes. And she put it on Xavier sometimes, and he would look all like a cat. I think Xavier looks like a cat with that filter, but I think that's why. Might not have noticed it before.
People continue to follow me around and harass me. I'd like you to keep in mind 3 or 4 things. Back to the torture. What other torture methods? Sleep deprivation. I've been intentionally deprived of sleep for up to 5 days. 5 days was the longest at a time. I was so exhausted after those 5 days, and rather than being assisted in any way, someone came under the guise of being there to assist me. Led me on a approximately 3 to 4 mile hike around the city of Chicago.
No, she's gonna be like, I thought it was great, so we're just gonna skip ahead a little bit.
Food deprivation. I have a link card through the state of Illinois. I budget for the entire month. So does Xavier. We spend exactly what we're supposed to spend. All of a sudden, everything remaining is gone, or his entire card is gone. 4 or 5 definite times that I was.
Do you think Xavier sells the food stamps for drug money? I think that's what happens, and then Heather goes to use it. It's like, why is all the money gone? And Xavier's just like, I don't know, man. While he's nodding out.
Paying attention numerous times. I'm sure it's happened that I wasn't paying attention, but at least 4 or 5 times just this month. That I go grab a beverage that is marked with a specific price, take it to the register, and I'm charged almost double just because I have a link card. I'm already only getting $200 and some change to feed myself.
Is that how it works? I would imagine it'd be less, because they'd be trying to help out people who need help, right? Why would it be double?
For the entire 30 days of the month. I don't have a stove, so I can't cook in bulk and meal prep. I have to buy meal by meal. I have no fridge to store things in. It's impossible. So what they do is, you as a responsible adult trying to make your way in this world, because you're a mother of 3 and you're trying to provide for your family, your children.
You don't have your kids?
Yourself. You budget. And you come up with a way to make the little amount of money, the $200, work. And you are grateful for it. And they sabotage.
Actual moms do that, yeah.
And then they follow you with their cameras and watch to see how long it will take you to starve or steal. This is what I am living with every single day.
She thinks Love After Lockup is still filming her or something.
There's some probably here at this space right now. They follow me everywhere I go. That's just a few. Let me add a couple more. Technological boxing. What do I mean by that? So what I mean by that is when you're technologically boxed in, everything will
Well, she gonna explain what tech boxing is.
Appear to be business as usual on your device. You will receive confirmations for text messages, calls, etc., and so forth. But there is an interference. So end-to-end SMS works like this. I write a message, I send it to my daughter, say, right? It goes directly from me to her. There's an interference in the middle. And this interference is hacking in remotely and taking the message I sent and intended to go to my daughter and saying, nope, that's mine. But I would never know that. There's no way with the naked eye just by looking at your phone to know that. I wouldn't know that.
You would know if it says it wasn't delivered. I was gonna say she's almost kind of right because the NSA exists. I thought she was meant like there's somebody spying in on her messages. I mean, like the capability's there. Sure, right? I don't know. They probably wouldn't be doing it at this time. It'd be a waste of resources, right? Like if they did it at any point, I feel like they would figure Heather out pretty quick and then move on. Right, she's not doing anything of any value, right?
Unless I was able to capture or realize or...
No, they're stealing the text messages.
What's a good word to use? I know my daughter, so I know the way she articulates verbiages and metaphors and phrases. I know her favorite words. I know her, words she never uses. I know nicknames, things of this nature.
Your kids learn stuff if you like disappear for 2 years or you lose custody and you're just like with Xavier out on the streets being an idiot. So you might not even recognize him when you see him again. It doesn't mean that, like, she's gonna say, I bet you she's gonna say that people are like impersonating them and writing these messages to Heather, pretending to be them.
Candor, dialect, rate of speed of speech, percussion, tone of voice, all these things. So when someone else responds as my child, I can feel when it's not them. But even when I call it out and write a whole entire...
No, it's called not being able to accept reality, right? And then jumping to conclusions like this, so it makes it feel better that your kid is saying something you don't like. That's the truth, probably.
Entire police report about it. To this day, 4 years after this torture began, I still have not even so much as been acknowledged by law enforcement. Nothing. What other ways have they tortured besides the sleep deprivation?
Candor attitude.
Followed by rape, robbing me of all my clothing, all of my work materials, spreading rumors, lies, false narratives, falsely perpetuating the narrative that I have some sort of mental health illness, that I am crazy, unable to parent my children. They've sabotaged my businesses. They've sabotaged my relationships.
The businesses didn't really do much, did they?
They've sabotaged my ability to parent my children. I'm concerned for the safety of not only my children, but myself. Who benefits, and I've said this numerous times, who benefits from separating me from my children? I have a court order stating that I'm the primary custodial parent of all 3 of my children, Alexis, Viviana, and Lewis. I've only gone to court 1 time in my life over custody, and I won.
We didn't show up for the other times.
Primary custody.
There's no such thing as joint primary custody.
I have legal primary joint custody, yet I can't get a single officer to enforce it. And I've not been able to take my children for almost a year now. The first 3 years of all this harassment and abuse, I was getting beaten over the head with a tire iron, bleeding out, needing to go for staples, and I could still jump in my car right after and drive over and pick up my kids if I wanted. As of the last 18 months, I haven't even been able to pick them up and take them anywhere, or do barely anything with them. I haven't even been able to walk them to the park.
You shouldn't be.
The only thing that's changed in my life since Dylan's release is I've been enslaved and imprisoned by some faceless, nameless coward this entire time. I've been beaten over the head with a tire iron, resulting in the need for 5 staples. I've been jumped.
She did get beat in the head with a tire iron.
And stabbed by 3 women with screwdrivers.
That is embellished, which is weird. I guess she doesn't need to embellish the tire iron thing because it's legit and it's crazy. But yeah, no, the screwdrivers thing, like I said, it's like a tiny fucking pocket knife that wouldn't cut through wood. Kids, they give them to kids in like fucking Boy Scouts or whatever.
11 times.
Because she was the instigator.
All of this is very well documented, and there are more than 30 or 40 police reports on file. Again, all have gone unresponded to. But everyone can seem to gather the money, morale, and resources needed to run endless attempts at entrapment, stalking, harassment, etc., and so forth. But no one can come up with the funding to get me off the street. What else is torture? Being beaten by a man who you've waited 5 years to come home, who you love, who you think loves you, while he falls into a drug-fueled state of rage, calling his parole officer and having the parole officer say, sorry, there's nothing we can do. You've never been to my house to check on this man. He just got out of a 5-year sentence for kidnapping a woman.
It was a woman? Why are you with this guy? Why would you let this guy around your kids?
You're not gonna come check this out? Sorry, nothing we can do. So I go to the...
They love Dylan, he's a snitch.
Court system with the video. It's...
You know how that works, Heather. Heather's a snitch too, man.
Still posted on the One Heather GEE Instagram account. A video of him saying, so what, I beat your ass. You humiliated me. Did you just admit to beating my ass? while you're smoking a nitrous oxide balloon on my video? He sure did. And guess what I did with it? I went straight to the courthouse. I requested an emergency order of protection against him, and I presented that video to Judge Harris and Judge Sandoval. And guess what they did? They denied my request. And guess what happened when I got back to my apartment?
Judge Salamander was there.
Dylan was inside with 2 officers serving me with an order of protection.
Guess he got it first.
Stating that I was beating him. Do we need to go back to the One Heather GEE account to show how anorexic I was when he came out of prison? I weighed 123 pounds. I'm 5'9".
Wait, what's that have to do with anything?
There's no way I could beat that man. That man has been on steroids for 4 or 5 years.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't give you the right to hit people. Or you had, like, you could use a weapon. What do you mean? It doesn't give you the right to hurt anybody.
He's 200 plus pounds. But they still threw me out into the street with nothing other than a few bags. Not $1, not my car, nothing. Then he tells
Yeah, she's with Xavier at this time.
everyone that I'm sick and crazy, and they involuntarily commit me to Chicago Behavioral Health. And what happens there? I'm held for 7 days, which is a violation of federal law. Federal law states that you can only be held for a period of 5 days, not 7. So that's the first violation. The second violation, HIPAA, all over the place. They're drugging and dosing patients who don't need it. They're drugging and dosing patients against their will.
Sounds familiar.
They're allowing huge men, nurses, to bathe women alone, unattended, without physicians, without females. One woman, I remember her name, her age, her date of birth, and I got a signed HIPAA form from her caregiver because I believe she was in danger. She was there for almost 7 years, institutionalized. 2 huge men, and this is honest to God, hold my hand to God, I swear on everything I love. She was...
Trigger warning, probably? No, we're just gonna skip it. I just know it's gonna be bad. We've already been... dancing that line. See, YouTube, I'm trying to be good. I don't have a transcript. I'm trying to be good.
No one did anything. Multiple Jake, Oxford, Duck, multiple other officers, agents, all seen at CBH being involuntarily dosed with God only knows what the nurse decided to give them that day. They attempted to do the same to me. I adamantly refused that and threatened lawsuit. I'm not dumb. Some people might call it finessing or manipulating. I call it not being a fucking invalid. If someone's trying to hurt you because they see I have public aid insurance, so people who have public aid must be morons. They must be idiots, right? They must be unable to advocate for themselves. They must be dense. They must be fill in the blank. Well, not this one. This one has a college education, and guess what my major is? Medical law and ethics and new business development.
She never got the degree. What are you talking about?
So I say to the nurse and her boss, if you people continue to try to hold me down and give me medication, theoretically, not physically, that I don't need,
etc. and so forth. She did some stupid thing being like, they won't give me the degree because I haven't paid back my student loan yet. And it's like, there's tons of people who have their degree who haven't paid back their student loan. That's fucking, what are you talking about right now?
I'm going to have to sue you. I've already seen your organization commit 7 or 8 HIPAA violations. Here's a list of all these patients' caregivers who came to visit on Wednesday, giving me permission to obtain copies of all of their medical charts because I believe with my entire heart and soul that you people are over-medicating them and taking advantage of them. Medicaid fraud, Medicare fraud, huge in these communities. Did this patient who was getting raped in the bathroom need to be inpatient for 7 years? Probably not. And even if she was going to be inpatient for 4 to 7 years, it shouldn't be in a place that doesn't let you go outside, doesn't help you get better, medicates you into numbness.
I love how all these crazy people just know what's better for every other crazy person other than medical professionals. Obviously, if like what Heather says happened to that lady happened, like actually happened, that's terrible, and the place should be shut down. Obviously, but it's like, how do you know? You don't know this person. You don't know shit about him. You're just making assumptions off of like very limited interactions you're seeing.
Drags you into the restroom and rapes you. That's a Medicare patient.
We're gonna have to skip it. We might have to skip over it. Velvet.
Block that Steve idiot dude from YouTube. That hate channel, that Steve guy.
Yeah.
Steve's a bitch.
At Velvet D3360 super chatted $4.99. I saw a patient today, spoke every word on his mind. He is poorly to UIS mishaps. I'm so tempted to make him an internet cow.
I don't know what that middle part means, but thank you for the 5, Velvet.
Who
I appreciate you.
is advocating for these people? I'm intelligent, and there was not a single person advocating for me. Who's doing it for them? I never knew about how ugly and disgusting parts of the world are. And Dylan came out, and I had to learn quickly. And I'm still terrified. I've never been the victim of violent assault or abuse prior to Dylan's release. I had never been stabbed. I had never been jumped. Never even been in a fist fight. I've spent every day of my life from the birth of my children through the day they were separated from me, November 24th, 2019, trying to be the best mother that I could be. My children have lived with me as the primary custodial parent from the day they were born through that day, November 24th, 2019. And now today is April, I believe the 22nd of 2023, and they're still with their dad, and I'm still outside sleeping in a tent 4 years later.
Makes me want to like pretend to be crazy, and then we could go in and see if these places are actually like this. But then, like, I don't know. What if they make me take drugs and stuff? That'd be bad. It could just be like a common theme in like the personality disorder or whatever that they might share. I don't know. I really don't know.
So much ugly.
The paranoid part of it.
So much ugly. I've gone to every domestic abuse resource in the country. I'm sorry, in the state. None have offered me any assistance of any kind. I've filled out 30 to 40 police reports.
Oh, this is a casino. I can see a guy back here. Yeah, this is a casino.
Lake County, Cook County, DuPage County. Not received a single response.
I thought this was like a mall or something.
And I filed 6 in-person petitions right here in Chicago at the Daly Center, not including what I filed at 555 West Harrison and what I've attempted.
Do you want to go together, Tank? Let's go to a mental ward together.
To do with the state's attorney. And what I mean by that is sitting in the state's attorney's office for 2 to 4 hours at a time, waiting to speak with the state, only to be told by the clerical staff, you're not allowed, or you have to have your police report.
Oh, he's so polite. Okay, because I was going to be like, I don't know if you're trying to, like, say something in code. I was, like, reading it backwards and stuff, and I was trying to say it in an accent, and I just couldn't figure it out.
With you, to speak with them. My rights, constitutional, human, and civil, have been violated at every turn. I've been robbed, beaten, raped. I've been raped 3 times since being unlawfully evicted from my own home with a rental receipt and lease in hand.
You know how, like, you be getting, like, past drunk? Like, you're past drunk. Like, you're drunk. You just need a little... send you over the edge.
At Rocky Ramirez 831 super chatted $9.99. I'm out. Good night, chat. Her fake cry person face palming.
Aw, good night, Rocky Ramirez. Thank you for the 10. I hope you have a good one.
They won't give me a court date, and the law won't respond to any of my police reports. I miss my children. I took up a new hobby, self-mutilation, cutting myself. So I've been cutting my thighs and my wrists and my arms.
She did a whole photo shoot about that. I don't know if I've ever shown it. Probably because YouTube wouldn't like it. Because who the fuck does that? Make it into a photo shoot.
mostly because I'm being so oppressed. I'm being withheld any opportunity to earn income. I'm isolated from all my friends and my children, my cat and my puppy.
A cat and a puppy? When the fuck did those guys join the team? I don't know about the whoa. I know about the puppy. What the fuck? There wasn't a cat? Am I going crazy? Does she have a cat?
And I've been literally on my own, being chased, robbed, beaten, abused, stabbed, beaten over the head.
Oh, we would escape too. We would cause a whole bunch of problems. And we would probably be very detrimental to what we're trying to do. I mean, like, just because I don't want a whole bunch of crazy people out in the world hurting innocent people doesn't mean that I want them to live a poor quality of life in an institution. So if the institution's bad, we gotta shut it down, which would, I guess, result in all the crazy people getting let out, which would be, like I said, counterproductive to what I'm trying to do here. But it's important. Somebody's got to audit that shit. Somebody does. I'm sure someone does.
Raped again.
You know that there is an episode. I'm going off and got a little side quest here. There is an episode. It's not very long. And what the fuck was it called? 21 Jump Street with Johnny Depp. The show back in like the 80s, where he went undercover as like a youth crazy center or juvenile detention center or something, and they were doing a whole bunch of bad stuff, and he was like they had him strapped down or something. He was like, ah, and then they saved him, and then he was like, we're gonna shut it down. I can't remember how it ended, but do you guys remember that episode?
All my medication stolen, my entire wardrobe stolen 5 times.
Small Dylan was the cat's name? What?
And like I said before, you know, every day passes and there's just no end in sight. No end in sight.
I thought that was TD's cat's name.
No one's speaking up. No one's offering any assistance, any perspective, any understanding. I've called hundreds of...
I usually watch it in my sleep, to be honest.
Lawyers, there's no one calling me back. My own personal lawyer, Nick Albuquerque, instructed me in 2021 to, quote, flee the state. He was fearful for my safety.
Or maybe he was like, that's the only way you're gonna get out of this is if you just never come back to Chicago. I don't even know what she was going to jail for, or what she wanted to do.
This is corrupt. After being assigned a court date, I showed up on time with everything I needed and was told there was no court date on file. That was the same day I went back home and was immediately met by police and Dylan, stating that Dylan had obtained an emergency court date against me. I had a petition in my hand, so I went a week before and filed.
Petition just like that.
For a court date. They wrote out, this is your court date, that day and time. I show up to court that day. I'm told, nope, you don't have a court date. Go back home. And when I get there, police and Dylan are sitting in my living room waiting to kick me out of my own house.
So was it Dylan's cat?
I still kept going to court after that. Still kept going to court. What the fuck is going on in this country? How do you rationalize this? How do you justify any single fucking episode of all of this abuse as being acceptable, moral, ethical, legal, productive? I'm legitimately asking, because like I said from the photo shoot where I was sitting on top of the fridge at my last apartment in Harwood Heights at Montclair looking for new perspective, I am dying for some new perspective here. Make this make sense for me. Make this make sense. I come from humble beginnings, okay? My mom and dad both worked 2 jobs to pay a mortgage, to support my sister and I, and ultimately later my sister, myself, and my brother. I've been on my own since I was 14 years old. 14 years old, on my own. Had my...
That's not accurate, I don't think.
My first apartment at 17.
Well, then 17.
You know, or 18, and I've never been without a space to live until this happened. In 2000, November 24th, 2019 is the day my children had to go live with their fathers, and January I believe 14th, 2 days after my birthday, is the day I was thrown out of my own apartment. So I don't know, really what else to tell you. I am clearly competent, clearly educated, clearly not crazy, clearly victimized, tired of being the victim, tired of being falsely perpetuated as the bad guy, the crazy guy. I can get crazy, who can't? Let me start beating the fuck out of you and raping you and stealing your medication and all your clothes, and we'll see how long it takes to make you crazy. Any volunteers?
No, who's gonna volunteer for that?
I didn't volunteer either.
Oh, I guess that's it, you guys. I was wondering how much longer this is gonna go on. So, and it's almost midnight, right on time. Right on time. All right, I'm going to bed. Right, maybe. Am I going to bed? I'm going to bed soon. It's been a long day. I don't know if we're gonna play video games tonight. Maybe, maybe not. But if I do, then I'll see you around. If not, then I'll see you tomorrow. Or something. Probably Brooke stuff at some point. Or maybe something else. I don't know. If anything catches my eye in the world of today. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I hope you're having a great Friday. And you hope a great weekend. And I'll see you around. And tools for now. Bye.